Good morning, bookish friends of the internet. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew, and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. I am here with the start of a new reading vlog. This is another weekend edition that I have. I don't know why I'm sounding out of breath because I did nothing yet this morning. I have a few chores here that I'm about to do, so I'll put those into the vlog as well. But the reason why I wanted to do this vlog is because I'm almost finished with my 100th book of the year. Yay! And then I'm also, let's see if I can prop you guys up. And then I'm also I also have some errands to do today, and I also have a haircut appointment that I have to go to that I'm getting more highlights in. So I'm very excited for that. So come along with our busy day this weekend, and I don't know what's planned for the rest of the weekend. Maybe a soccer game here and there. But let me grab me my book before I get ready to go take the dogs on a walk. So hold on a sec. So I've been reading this book since Monday of this week, and that is For the Throne by Hannah Whitten. I'm reading this very slowly because A, is my 100th book and I really want to enjoy it, and B, it's just the second book in the duology, and that's why I picked this as my 100th book, because I wanted to close out my reading goal year as like a series finale, and this is what it is. I am on page 300 exactly, so I have about 160 something pages left in here. So I'm gonna listen to this as I'm walking the dogs, gonna take my meds here in a few minutes, and yeah, just come along with us on our busy day. So far I'm really loving this. I think it's a 4 or 5 star depending on how this ends. And yeah, just come along with me on my busy day of errands. So yay. Good morning, friends. So as you can see, Angel, come on. As you can see, we are currently on our morning walk. It is really nice out right now. It's about 70 something degrees, maybe even cooler than 70, because if it's 70 it will be warm. Anyways, just out on our morning walk. Come on, baby. Just out on our morning walk. So I've been listening to For the Throne audiobook. I'm on chapter 32 now, so definitely farther towards or closer to the end of the book, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So when I get back home, I'll have a proper reading update for you guys. And then we're going to the library, so I'll bring you guys along with us to the library. Right, Angel? Yeah. So as you can see, we are dressed and ready to go for our errands today. But before I leave for my errands, because I have 10 to 15 minutes to film real quick, I wanted to show you some book mail that I got from my friend and then from the publishing company. I'm very excited for both of these. These are both anticipated reads of the year for me. So the first book is a book my friend Sydney from Sydney Reads. Her channel is not active anymore, but I'll still link it down below. She sent me from my wish list Princess of Souls by Alexandra Christio. I heard somebody, I don't remember who, but I heard somebody on Book Talk talk about this. It was a retelling of Rapunzel, and it has morally great characters and a love triangle in here, and I'm like, those are all my buzzwords that I love. So I'm so happy she got me this. I love To Kill the Kingdom by this author. I absolutely adored it, and I cannot wait to see what this one is all about. I think this is another YA fantasy standalone. I don't know if it's the first book of a series or not, but this cover is just one for the books, honestly. No pun intended. But this cover, I'm so happy that you got this for me, Cindy, and I'm definitely reading this in November. And then the next book I definitely need to read, I probably will put it in this reading log because I don't have an audiobook for it, and it might be my physical read for the week, but that is Gleanings by Neil Shusterman. This is the 3.5 novella of the Scythe trilogy by Neil Shusterman. Obviously, I have all 3 of them here. I loved all 3 of these. The last one I got from appericrate, so thank you so much, appericrate. But I am so excited for this new book. I believe there's short stories in here from Neil Schusterman himself, obviously, and also Jared Schusterman, who is Neil's son. So that would be interesting to read from. But I'm curious to see if we'll meet any of these characters in this short story collection. I am on a book tour for this, and my review for this is not till November 3rd, but I would need to read it before then, obviously. So again, this might be my physical read for the vlog. But yes, come along with us as we go on our errands. And yeah, that's just the book mail that I got this week. I have these two books. They're backwards. I have these two books to show off, and I also have some pre-order goodies that I'll show off when I get home. And also a library haul when I get home as well. So yay, thank you again to the publishing company Simon & Schuster and my friend Sydney for sending these my way. I cannot wait to read and review both of these. So yeah, thank you so much. Demon in the Wood by Lee Bardugo. I haven't seen the person yet, but it's so much smaller than I anticipated. Also, we somehow ended up at the books section of Target. So here is the books that Target have. They actually have a better selection this fall than what they did this summer. So I really want the Rarity Collection edition, but I was on a book buying ban, so I can't really buy anything right now. Hello bookish friends on the internet, welcome back to the vlog. I just realized I never showed you guys what books I got from the library. I have 3 books here. I thought I had 4 waiting for me, but it was only 3. Excuse the messy hair, is about to get cut in a few minutes. But I thought I'll show you my library haul. It's literally just 3 books, but there are 3 books that I'm excited for. 2 of these are middle grade and one's a romance novel. What? As you know, I've been getting more into the romance genre, so I am really excited for that. But anyways, I'm going to show you the 3 books I got in my library. I'm also almost done with this finally. I'm on chapter 35 out of 46. Yeah, 35 out of 46. I'm definitely going to finish this either at my haircut appointment or maybe when I get home, because I'm getting highlights today. I am just very excited because I literally have, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I have this much left in my book, and I'm so excited to see how this series wraps up. I'm really loving this book so far. I'll talk more about my thoughts and feelings about this one after I finish it. But let's go on to my library haul. The first book here I am very excited for. It's perfect for the spooky season, and that is Ravenfall by Kaylin Josephine, I believe is how you say the author's last name. I'm so sorry if I butcher it. This is her debut middle grade novel. I am super duper excited for this because A, I love the Stormcrow duology from her, and B, this is her debut middle grade, and I just hear nothing but amazing things so far. This one did just came out, I want to say either this month or last month, so it's pretty new for my library, so I think I'm literally like the first person to read it. So I'm very excited to see what I will think of this. I'll definitely probably save this for my Halloween 24-hour reading vlog that I have planned for at the end of this month, so I'm saving it for that. This next 2 books aren't really for the spooky season, but they're just in like the mood I'm in for at the moment. And so we have Team Chu and the Battle of Blackwood Arena by Julie C. Dow. Something about this cover just screams, I know it's middle grade, but it just screams like a fantastic adventure. I don't know too much about this one. I know I followed Julie on Instagram, and I saw that she released the cover for book 2, and I was like, whoa, when did you have a middle grade? So she said that I would definitely love this. So I'm really happy to have this in my hand. I want to say this one came out in July, so it's a late release, but still technically new from my library. Again, I don't know too much about this. I know there's a chosen one trope and something about laser tag. That's all I can gather from this synopsis for you. You guys know I'm bad with summaries, but I am over the moon excited for this one as well. And like I said, book 2 comes out sometimes next year, so I'm curious to see how long the series will be and how this series will be executed like that. So, and then final book that I got from my library, which is one that I forgot I placed on hold until it came in literally this morning, and that was Something Wilder by Christina Lauren. This is Christina Lauren's newest release. I've owned most of them, not all of their books. I know I got Autobiography. I have... What else do I have by them? I know I have more than just Autobiography, but I can't think of them at the moment. I hate when that happens. Let's see if they have it in here. So I read Josh and Hazel Guide to Not Dating. Really enjoyed that. I own The Unhoneymooners. I read Twice in a Blue Moon and A Holidays. I have not read The Soulmate Equation yet. So this is definitely one of their newer books that they just released. Again, do I know what this is about? No, but I've been on hold for this literally since it came out. This came out back in May, and I've been on hold for this forever. So it says, a charming laugh out loud novel filled with adventure, treasures, and of course, love. Ooh. That just sounds intriguing, and I don't know if I'm in a contemporary mood at the moment, but if I am, I definitely will pick this up. I don't know when these books are due because their system was down, so I'll have to ask my librarian friend when the due dates are again. But yeah, their system was down, so it was hard to check out books today. They literally had to write everything down on paper, which I felt bad for them. But I'm happy that I have these 3, and I'll definitely be reading these 3 sometimes this month. I'm going to assume they're due in November, but I'm not too sure when exactly. So thank you for watching my book haul, and off to my haircuts I go. Hello, bookish friends on the internet. Welcome back to my vlog. My name is Drew, and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. As you can see, we're still in the same shirt from earlier, but we have new hair. Yay, we're back to blonde. I really love being blonde, so we went back to blonde today. Thank you, Miss Mickey, for doing my hair. It was so fun chatting with you. I finished my 100th book of the year. Woohoo! I don't know if you guys follow me on my Instagram, but if you don't, you should, because there's a lot of awesome content you won't see here. So go follow me on Instagram. But I am so happy to say I completed not only my reading goal with this book, but I've also completed the book series of this one. I don't know what words are tonight because I'm a little tired. Excuse me. But I really love this book. I think I loved it a bit more than book 1, which is rare for a sequel to do that, because usually sequels will have second book slump. But with this duology, oh, it's so perfect. I can rave about this duology forever. The first book is For the Wolf, and the second one is For the Throne. I started this book on Monday this week and then just finished it Friday night, because it's currently Friday night, October 14th at 8, almost 9 p.m. now. But anyways, this is a dark Little Red Riding Hood retelling. Oh, it is so good. I don't know how else to explain this series, except the summary on here says, the first daughter is for the throne, the second daughter is for the wolf. Like, do you need more? I don't know, it's just hard to talk about this. I want to do like a series, like filled review for this and spoil you guys for this in case you guys have read this. So maybe I'll start doing that this fall and just talk about a series that I've read. I read book 1 back in June of this year, so I haven't done a June wrap up for it, but I definitely will talk about both of these in my October wrap up, even though I read this one back in June. But I wanted to come on here, say I'm on my live show right now with my friend Lori, and currently we are doing reading sprints. So I asked her which of these books I should read first, or not first, but which of these books I should read next. I took the dust jacket off of the Blood Like Magic because I was currently reading that before I started filming. But I have Blood Like Magic by Leslie Sambury left, The OK Witch and the Hungry Shadow, which is a graphic novel that I can fly through tomorrow most likely. Kingdom of the Curse, which is a buddy read that I'm doing with my friend Lori, and The Weight of Blood, which is also a buddy read I'm doing with my friend Lori because it's the group book. So these two I'm saving until I know Lori is ready to read those. But this one I'm gonna start tomorrow because I feel like if I just sit down and read it tonight, I'll finish it tonight, and I'm getting a little tired, so I want to give it my full attention. This is a middle grade graphic novel that deals with witches. Very perfect for this reading vlog, so I'll definitely do some time timestamp. I forgot what it's called. Time video of me reading in real time, I guess. Oh my gosh, I don't know, I'm tired. But I did try the first chapter of Blood Like Magic by Leslie Sambury, and it's weird, but like a good weird, you know? This is definitely darker than I anticipated, and it's already dark, and I'm only on chapter 2 right now. So yeah, I'm kind of nervous to see why Clint loved this book. My friend Clint from Reader's channel here on BookTube recently read this duology and said it was one of his favorites. So I'm nervous and curious about it. But I did read the first chapter here on my live show. And I'm 15 pages into it. So I'm on chapter 2. So I can't really give you much details except that it's already gruesome and there's already a lot of talk about blood. I mean, I know it's in the title, but I didn't realize how much of it they would talk about. But yeah, very interesting so far. One, I'm going to be physically reading for the week, so I might tab this up. I don't know yet, but I'm curious to see how this book will go. Might stick with this one for the reading vlog, or I might try the first chapter of The Weight of Blood. So we'll see. Good morning, bookish friends on the internet. Welcome back to my reading vlog. Happy Saturday. Today is a very exciting day for me. I have my karate demo team process here in a few minutes. We're leaving at 9:50 and it's literally 9:20, so I have a few minutes to film. And then later tonight, I have a launch party to go to at one of my friends' house for their third and final book of their trilogy, which is so exciting for me and also for them. As you guys know, last night I finished my 100th book of the year, which is why I wanted to do this reading vlog. I finished For the Throne by Hannah Whitten. I'll talk more about this when I get home from demo team. It was so good. I loved every minute of this book, and now I'm struggling what to read. I have so many new releases that I can pick up. I really want to pick up The First to Die at the End by Adam Severa because this is #1 on all the bestseller lists currently. And this is also my November Queer Reads book club pick for the month. And this is the one that I actually picked for the book club this year. So I'm very excited for it. And this is also the Barnes & Noble exclusive. I could also pick up the final book in this duology, The Empress of Time. This is one of my most anticipated reads of the year. I could pick this one up because it's my most anticipated, and I have the audiobook from Scrib. This is the sequel to Keeper of Night, which I read earlier this year and absolutely loved. I think I gave it like 4 or 5 stars, so that's not a bad rating at all. Or I just watched the new High Republic news segment on the Star Wars YouTube channel, which I'll leave a link to down below. But they talked about the Path of Deceit a lot, and not like spoilers of it, but they were telling fans of how excited they were and whatnot. So I'm very excited to pick this one up now. This is the first book in the wave 2 of the High Republic, so I'm very excited for this one as well. I got this earlier this month. Or I can pick up my 2 books I need to read and review for tour this month. I have Prince of Song and Sea, which my book review is not till the 29th of this month. And then I have The Lord of Nights by J.C. Cravent, which is another one that I have to do this month that is due on the 28th, I think. So these are due literally back to back. So I don't know. I have so many options to choose from. I kind of failed at my friend Lori's readathon. I've only read 1 book for that. I might read The OK Witch and the Hungry Shadow today when I get home from karate and do a time lapse of that, of me just physical reading for you guys. But yeah, I have so many options to choose from for my next book. But I completed my goal and I'm very happy with that. And I'm gonna keep reading even though I completed my goal. I don't know if I will. I might move up my goal to 150 books maybe. I know, that's like intense. But yeah, I'm not working a whole lot at the moment, so I'm gonna get ready to go to karate. I'll bring you guys along, and hopefully I'll film something for you guys at karate. So have a great day. Hello, bookish friends on the internet. So I've been home from my karate class for quite a few hours now, not a while. I am currently home, just sitting here reading more Bloodlight Magic by Leslie Sambury. I almost forgot who the author was. I'm physically reading this because I love the narrator for the audiobook, but I just feel like it's a little confusing for me with the audio, which is weird because I love audiobooks, so I don't know why it's confusing me this time around. But I'm gonna physically read this, see how I love it. It is a chunky of a book, but I just wanted to update you that my demo team process was so good. I sadly couldn't film anything while we were there, just because I don't want to spoil you guys of what our performance is going to look like, but it's looking really, really good. So I'm going to be here reading some more Bloodline Magic, and also I'm going to continue rereading. I'm going to be rereading The Oracle Spear by Travis Pond, because like I said earlier today, I have my launch party for book 3 for, not mine, but I have a launch party for book 3 for the series to go to tonight. So I'm rereading this. I've been reading it slowly but surely. And I'm on page 45, chapter 6 right now. And I mentioned this last year. I generally don't reread a book like this so many times, but my memory has been bad lately with fantasy books. So I'm going to reread this, and then later tonight when I get home from the party, I'm going to start book 2, which I have on my shelf over here, and then hopefully by the end of tonight, I will have book 3 in my hands, which I'm so excited. But yeah, he has a launch party at their place tonight, so I'll be bringing you guys along for that. Hopefully I'll remember to vlog. I know Melanie from Completely Mel, so hi Mel, is doing reading sprints at the moment, so those reading sprints would definitely help me a whole lot. And yeah, I'm just excited to be physically reading, you know. I haven't physically read stuff unless you count audiobooks, or not audiobooks, graphic novels. Good morning, bookish friends on the internet. Welcome or welcome back to the vlog. My name is Drew, and happy Sunday, everyone. So last night was really, really fun. I went to my friend's party last night for his book launch of book 3, which was so surreal that he was on his 3rd book. I was just like, how are you already on book 3 of your trilogy? So I am super excited to binge read book 2 and 3. I don't know if I'll put it in this vlog. Maybe my next vlog I'll physically read them. But I am here to let you know that today I have a soccer game to go to, and then I don't know what else we have plans today, but I am hoping to read a whole lot today. Like I said yesterday, I was going to start The OK Witch and the Hungry Shadow. That way I can get it in for my friend Lori's readathon, because this was on my TBR for that, and I'm so mad that I haven't got to it. So I'm gonna read this today, and then after this, I don't know what I'm going to read next. All I know is that today is day 1 on my friend Clint from Reader's channel. I'll leave his channel down below and my friend Lori's channel down below. I know his readathon started today for I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I just wanted to show you my TBR again for that. So let's go through that real quick. So I have The Night Swim by Megan Golding. I believe this was for the prompt of what a book that features water. And obviously you can see there's like a ocean or lake, definitely ocean, on the cover. And I had this since August 2020, so I'm definitely very excited to read this. And I know my friend Kaylani from Kaylani Simply Me, she recently read this and she really loved it, she said. Then I also have Final Girls by Riley Sager. This is for read a book with a slasher in it. Very nervous / scared of this one because don't read a lot of thrillers. So I'm curious to see what I will feel about this because I loved everything else I read by Riley Sager except his new book. I haven't read his new book yet, so maybe I'll add that to this week reading vlog. But yeah, this is his very first book that he ever released, so I'm very curious for this one. Then we have Nothing More to Tell by Karen M. McManus. I'm very excited for this. I think I might read this one today. Because I do have the audiobook from my Libby account. So, and I know my friend Clint is either currently reading this or he already finished it and he said he really enjoyed it. So, can't wait for that. Very excited for this. I feel like this is a 5-star prediction and that's what I use this book for that prompt. For Paranormal Element, I might change this one because I don't know if I'm in the mood for a spooky island setting. But that is The Depths by Nicole Lesbrentz. I'm so sorry, I know I butchered that last name. This is a stunning, beautiful appericrate edition that we got in September. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what month it was. It's stunning. I hear nothing but good things about this one so far. I've been reading a lot of my appericrate books, which is amazing. So I'm definitely excited to get to this. I don't know if I'm going to keep this as the paranormal book or if I'm going to put Kingdom of the Curse and Kingdom of the Feared on my TBR instead, because I did mention I might change this prompt in my video. But yeah, very excited for this. I don't know too much about it, but I saw a lot of people loving it. So another appericrate book that I have on my TBR is The Drowned Woods by Emily Lloyd Jones. I'm very excited for this one. This is a most anticipated read of mine. I actually almost got an arc of this at Yalwest, but I actually missed the time slot for it because I was so like stressed out of trying to meet authors and then trying to get arcs. This was an arc I was trying to get and I almost got Belladonna as well at Yalwest, but I just was so stressed out that I forgot to go to the novel booth. But I am very happy to have a stunning copy of this book. I don't remember what prompt I was using this for, but I definitely want to get to it sometimes this month. I feel like it's the perfect month to read this in. And I read The Bone Houses by this author and absolutely loved it. So I cannot wait to see if I would love this one. And last but not least is a buddy read I'm doing with my friend Kaylani. Hopefully I'm going to be texting her after this video. And that is The Final Gambit by by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I thought this was going to be the third and final book of the trilogy, but Miss Jennifer Lynn Barnes just announced that there's going to be a 4th book in the series, and it's called the Hathorn Brothers, I believe, and it has like a black cover, which is an interesting color choice for the series. But the Barnes & Noble edition is stunning because the Barnes & Noble edition for the Brother Hathorns is purple. Ugh, I need that edition like now. I love the first 2 books. I literally read the second book in December of last year, so I'm so excited to read this one for the fall season, and hopefully I'll love this one, and I will let my friend Taylor know if I do or not because she's nervous about completing this trilogy. But yeah, very excited. I have high hopes for this one. This one I want to get to the most, and Nothing More to Tell is what I want to get to the most. So I might be reading one of those 2 today in this vlog. Anyways, thank you for that long intro. And I chat with you guys whenever I have a reading update or when we leave for my sister's soccer game. Alrighty, have a great day. Bye. Hello bookish friends of the internet, so welcome back to the vlog. As you saw, I just finished reading The OK Witch and the Hungry Shadows by Emma Steinkiller. I don't know why I'm always forgetting the author's name for this book. I read this in one day. I started this at 5 p.m. and it is 8:45 p.m. right now. And this was really good. It was super cute. I love the way that Moth stood up for herself. With this series, follow our main character named Moth, where she finds out she is part of this family that is full of witches, and she's like the newest witch in line for like the family line. And it's just her discovering her powers and her trying to stand up for herself against the school bullies. This is a middle grade graphic novel series. I only own book 2 in physical copy. I think it's because I got this sent from Jamie over at Rockstar Book Tours last year, and I just never got around to reading it till now. The artwork in here is super cute. It's definitely like a feel-good middle grade read, and like I said, I started this at 5 and it's already like 9 o'clock at night. And yeah, I really enjoy this. I will talk more about this when I have more like coherent thoughts, if that's the word. I don't have the book with me, but I also did start Still With Me by Jessica Consolo, the third and final book in the She's With Me trilogy. I started that one tonight. You will see clips of me reading that one. I got to chapter 4 in the book, so I'm really enjoying that. And I also I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I did start The Final Gambit as well. But that is a buddy read I'm doing with my friend Kaylani over at Kaylani Simply Me. So in another vlog sometime soon, I would update you guys of how I do. I am doing another vlog for Clint's readathon, which is happening today. Today was the first day, and this wasn't for the readathon, this was for my friend Lori's readathon, but I'm counting it as a read for her readathon today. But yeah, I'm just so happy I got another book off my TBR, and this was book number 7 of the year, book 7 of the month, and book number 101 for the year. And I would give this a solid 4 stars. I feel like it's a good, I don't know if this is the final book in the duology, but if there's a third, I don't know what my phone is doing. I'm sorry, my phone was moving like very slowly. But anyways, I don't know if there's gonna be a third book in this graphic novel series, but if there is, I'll be curious to see how they would do that. But I also don't know like how they would do it at the same time, just because I feel like this wrapped up nicely. And I gave the first book 3 stars because I felt like the first book was like too middle grade for me, if that makes sense. But anyways, I really wanted to come on here and talk about my thoughts and feelings about The OK Witch and the Hungry Shadows. Great book, great graphic novel to read, and I think this is an arc I have on NetGalley, so I can put my review in finally. But yeah, I'm really happy I read this, and I hope you guys enjoy this vlogs.
Sorry there wasn't a whole lot of things happening in the vlog, even though I talked about each of the events. But I hope you guys love my new hair, because I love it, and I hope you guys love all the reading content that I have, and I'm so happy that I completed my reading goal this year already. So exciting. I might bump it up to 130 and see if I can read about maybe 30 more books too, or 29 now, 29 more books to read by the end of the year. Hold me to that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. This vlog will probably go up Wednesday when you see this, so happy Wednesday and happy book birthday to any books that come out this week. I don't know if I have any new releases coming. I'll have to double check. Oh yes, I do. I have a Grey Warren, I think, by Maggie Stiefvater, the third and final book in the Dreamer trilogy. I haven't read 1 and 2 yet. I don't even know where 1 and 2 are. I think they're actually on my TBR cart over here. But yeah, anyways, I'm rambling on now. But I finished this, gave it 4 stars, really cute. Definitely not a favorite, but I definitely will recommend for the fall season. But yeah, easy read. I read this in 1 day, and I just will talk to you tomorrow most likely, and I hope you all have a great day or night, and I hope you all enjoyed this reading vlog. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I will chat with you guys down below, and I love you guys. Be safe, be kind, and happy reading.